channel, Sew for Serenity, where I talk to you about my sewing journey. Right, this is Friday Sews, and I am coming at you with loads of things that I have, well, not loads of things, a few things that I've made, and lots and lots and lots of plans. So I hope you're sitting comfortably. Let's get on with it. This week has been a pretty busy week. I have got a couple of makes, well, 1.5 makes to show you. The first make that I wanted to show you is the Winnie trousers. So for those of you that know that I've got a fabric shop with my bestie Becky from What Beck Sews, we launched some kits. I can't remember when, the other week. When, I think, was it the 6th of August when the Winnie pattern came out? As soon as we saw this come out, we knew that we had to kind of provide a kit for it. So we did a really quick turnaround on it. Becky was a star and sewed up the trousers really quickly, did a sew along, and I put all the boxes together. And I did plan to make a pair as well. And I did get to basically everything but the waistband, but then just things cropped up and I just couldn't get it finished. So I was keen to get them finished because I wanted to wear them basically. So the Winnie trousers, we do have these on the website just to buy the pattern. And I do have 2 kits left. We completely sold out of the kits, but I had a couple of the gifts left over and we have a bit of the fabric left over. So I was able to order a few more patterns and they came in last week. So I've got 2 kits. So if anybody wants a kit, reach out to me and I'll let you know what fabric options we've got left. I'm pretty sure the fabric we've got is the lavender needle cord, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And we've got the magenta stripe left. And we have got the chambray left, but we haven't got any of the one that Becky made her trousers in. That's all sold out. So let me show you my Winnies. So I made a size 3. Now my measurements put me in a Tilly 4, but Becky made the 4 and she said she'd size down next time. So I went for the 3 and they fit perfectly, to be honest. Well, they don't fit perfectly. There's a couple of adjustments that I made. So these are the trousers. I haven't took photographs of them yet because I just haven't had a chance. But this lavender needle cord, it's not normally my colour, but I just really love lavender. I don't think I can wear it by my face, but well, you can see it washes me out. But it's definitely one that I really like the colour of, and it's quite in at the moment. So I saw this lavender needle cord and I thought I'm going to make these up. So in trousers. So that's what I did. I made them up. I've done put the label on, which is outfit of the day. This is the label that came in the kit, and by our new French sewing label company that we've found. They're all on the website as well. And yeah, I took 2 inches off the length because they are meant to be. Oh, it's alive. Hang on. They are meant to be kind of ankle length, slightly cropped. So yeah, I took 2 inches off and I'm pretty happy with the length of them. I usually have to take length off a Tilly pattern anyway because I'm about 5'3". And the only other adjustments that I would make in future is the butt fits me perfectly, so I wouldn't do a sway back, but I have a little bit of excess fabric in the front here. So what I would do is what I call a sway tummy. I don't think that exists, but it's what I call it, where I basically do the inch out the front in a wedge, so it stays the same at the sides, and the adjustment just takes a little bit out of the front, which lifts it up. So next time, that's what I would do. I'd do that inch adjustment on the tummy, because I seem to have that problem with trouser patterns. Now this sew is a really, really nice sew, helped massively by Becky's sew along, but to be honest, Tilly's instructions are really good. There's a couple of head scratching moments, but watching the sew along made it really easy for me. And I kind of procrastinated when I got to the waistband because the waistband does look a little bit scary, to be honest with you. I think the pattern's for confident beginners. I think as a confident beginner, this would be quite intimidating, this waistband. It's a flat front, it's elasticated, you've got to sew the elastic in, and even for me it was a little bit like, oh, I don't want to mess up my trousers. You know, when you get to like buttonholes and you think, I've got this perfectly made outfit and now the buttonholes are going to go wrong. I kind of felt like that about this, but I shouldn't have done because it was really, really easy. Becky talked me through it on the sew along that we offered with the kits. But yeah, it was really good, and I really like the waistband. I think it looks really pretty, really professional, and I'm not the neatest at doing elastic, so yeah, I was quite happy with how it's all come out. There you go, you can see, and it looks really nice. So I'm really happy with those. They are like secret pajamas. They're that barrel leg, which I wasn't sure about, but I actually really like them. This needle cord is so super soft. This lavender is in stock in the shop now because we didn't sell it in all the kits. It wasn't as popular as the blue needle cord, I think, because it's lavender's an acquired taste colour anyway. But yeah, I really like this. So if you want any of this lavender needle cord, it is on the website. We do have other colours as well, but yeah, this was my particular favourite. So that's the Winnie trousers. I really recommend this. I don't think I've made a Winnie a Tilly pattern since, what was the last Tilly pattern? Was it the Fleur? Not the Fleur, the one that looks like the Fleur, the Nell. And I've kind of stayed away from them for a while and not been that bothered by the new releases that have come out. But yeah, this one definitely loved, and yeah, she's back in my good books, Tilly. So brilliant pattern. Put that one there. So that's my finish make. The other thing that I made was a Yucker dress. So I made the Yucker dress by Fibre recently. It was made in the snakeskin pop jersey, which is in our store. I don't want this to become a fabric obsession advertisement, but obviously I'm sewing up a lot of that fabric at the moment. And I really love the Yucker dress. There was a couple of things that I think I wanted to do differently. I think I wanted to size out across the tummy a little bit and make another version. So I've made another version, and I've made it in this fabric, which is a cotton jersey in the shop, called Trippy. And I decided to make a two-tone version of it. So I cut out the front in the pink, and I cut the back out in the purple. Again, because lavender next to my face probably isn't the best. And then I've done the neckband in this colour, and I've just got to put the arm bands on, and I'm doing that in pink. Now there is a story. This is a really quick make, but it's literally took me forever to do because I made a massive mistake. So I basically sewed the neck, cut two neckbands out for the arms. So I put them on, one of them, and I wish I had a photograph to show you, but I'll see if anybody's got one so I can insert it. But basically I sewed the neckband onto the arms, and obviously the neckband is bigger than the armholes, so it didn't have the right tension, so they looked like wing or like shoulder pads. It was really weird. I'll try and put pictures in. And I knew it didn't look right because I've made it before, but for some stupid reason I decided to put the other one on, so I made the mistake twice. So I had these stupid wings on the arms and it just looked ridiculous. So I basically had to unpick all my overlocking, which took me forever, and then recut out the and then I've had to recut out the armbands. So this was kind of like in the simbing corner for a while, but it's back out now. I've cut it out, I've got over it. I'm just going to quickly whip up and sew on the armbands, yeah, the armhole bands, and then hem it, and it will be done then, and I can wear it and I can share it on Instagram. So yeah, it was a bit of a silly mistake that I made twice. Yeah, what an idiot. Anyway, but yeah, I really, really like this. I've got this vision of this two-tone trippy little outfit, and I've got a little bit of this fabric left over in the pink, which I was thinking of making a little tank top to wear with this, because I think the pink and the lilac go quite nicely together. Yeah, I think the pink goes better with the lilac lavender than the purple actually. So that's like what I'm going to do with the little bit of leftover that I've got. So I love wear. Okay, so they're the things that I've made. So I've been really motivated this week to sew up a dress and sew up a fabric that, surprise, surprise, isn't one from the shop. It's actually one I got in my Fabric Godmother subscription box, Dream Wardrobe, and it's this periwinkle broderie on glaze, which I've had this in the emerald and made the Samara top by Tilly and the Buttons. Oh, actually, that was the last pattern that I made, the Samara top. So yeah, sorry, I made the emerald up in the Samara top and loved it. And then got this in the Fabric Godmother box. Was initially a bit disappointed because I was like, oh, I've already had this fabric. But then actually, I really like this colour and it really suits me, I think. So yeah, I got this, and then I ordered some of the similar, it's not matching because they'd sold out, but I got some of the similar cotton voile for lining. And I've cut out the Fleur Dress, but not the Fabric Godmother Fleur Dress. It's the Fleur Dress by L Stitches, and it's this one. I have talked about it on my YouTube and my plans, and it's gorgeous because it's kind of got this gorgeous waistline detail. Well, it's not even waist, is it? It'll start at the waist and then come up under the bust, which I think will be really flattering. A lovely puffy sleeve and a little short skirt, which is a little bit unusual for me. But since making the Pauline dress by Closet Core, I'm kind of converted to this. I think if you get the fit right, it's going to look lovely. Now, I haven't made any adjustments to this yet. I suspect I'll need a sway back, but because it's like not taut or tight across the back, I might be okay, because it's kind of meant to be, not bag is the wrong word, but it's meant to have quite a bit of ease because it's kind of like a loose fit. So I haven't made that adjustment, but I can always make that adjustment quite easily on the back if I need to. So I haven't done that yet, which is one that I'd probably normally do when it's a zip back, because otherwise I get a lot of excess at the back. So yeah, that's what I'm going to make. The pattern comes with a lining for the top, so I've cut the lining out in that. Obviously the skirt has got hasn't got a lining, but what I've done is I've just cut out a matching piece for the skirt pieces, and I'm just going to interline it, which for those of you that don't know, or if I'm getting that word wrong, it's what I call it. It's basically just sewing the lining to the basting the lining to the main fabric on the skirt pieces, and it's almost like deal with it like one piece of fabric, just so it's got so my modesty is protected, I suppose. So it'll look like this. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm really eager to get that sewn up this week, because I think it'd be a cute little dress, and I'm really keen to sew that dress up, because it's been on my kind of list for ages as one that I want to sew up. And I have also got another pattern by L Stitches, which is a little padded quilted jacket, which if I see how I get on with this one, I might look at making that as well. So that are my main plans. The other load of plans that I've got is all around French terry. So we had a massive delivery of French terry come into the store last week, and we did a live yesterday, and I've got loads of inspiration from that live, like planning for it. And I'm going to make up a couple of things because I just love this fabric. I chose it because it's definitely a fabric that I would buy myself. And yeah, I'm worried that, especially one of them, we can't get it back in stock because it was the last one that they had. So I definitely want to make this up. So the first fabric that I want to make up is called Electric Bloom. So let me just grab it. So I haven't even cut my fabric yet. So this is it. It's called Electric Bloom, and it's absolutely stunningly gorgeous. It's not really my usual style. I don't usually go for purple, but I love this. I just saw it, loved it. I haven't seen it anywhere else, so I had to have it. So I want to make myself a pearl cardigan, but let me just put this back. The pearl cardigan that I want to make, I'll just remove the pattern now. Not very organised. So this is the pearl pattern by Tilly and the Buttons. There's a bit of a Tilly and the Buttons theme here. So I want to make this, but for those of you that watch Becky, she set out to make this pearl cardigan the other week and basically messed up. So very serendipitous. It was a turned into a hack. She basically is so used to doing faux wraps, she basically turned it into a faux wrap, which meant she couldn't put the tie in. So she just did the waistband all the way around. I'll put a picture in if she's posted it on Instagram. And she ended up with this like faux wrap little kind of crop top which was really, really nice, and obviously made it a quicker make as well. So I'm going to give that a go. So I've made the pearl cardigan before, the actual pearl cardigan, but this is going to be the hack, and I am going to make it in this electric balloon fabric, so that's quite exciting. So I think I'm going to do the balloon sleeve, which is what Becky did. I'm just going to have a look. So with the balloon you need 2 meters, so you do need a fair bit of fabric, to be honest. What I will do is I will lay the pattern pieces out, because obviously I don't need all the pattern pieces because I'm not doing the ties. So yeah, I've made this before, so it's all cut out. So yeah, I made a size 3. This was when I was pre-put on my weight, so this should fit me now because I'm back to this similar size. So yeah, I'm going to make that. It'd be nice when you get it out of 1.5 really, but we'll see. So yeah, that is my first plan, and should be a quick sew. So my plan is to get these in the wash today, cut up in the wash, and try and get it cut out ready to sew up this week when I get some time. It's currently Saturday, so technically not a Friday, but I'm a little bit behind on my Friday sews. I have the morning to get some sewing done, so yeah, that's what I'm going to try and plan to do. So that's my first one. Ooh. And then my second plan is I want to make the Lennox sweatshirt. So I've had this on my well, I've had this printed out for absolutely ages. I want to make this version, but with a cuff. So this version here, hold on, it's better if I show you the line drawings actually. This version here has elasticated cuffs, which I'm not going to do because I think they'll just irritate me. So I'm going to basically do this version, but with these cuffs. And you basically use 3 different fabrics. So I have 3 different fabrics that I want to use for this, and I will grab them. So these are all fabrics again that are in the shop. So the first fabric, fabric 1, is going to be this one, and it's this lovely denim effect, French terry. Love it. So that one's called Neon Hearts. Then to go with that is Neon Pounce. And then the other one, which to be fair, we have got this in the shop, but I bought this from Fabric Godmother, this one. So it's the hearts will match, and I just think those 3 together are going to look super cute. And I've got some pink cuffing for the cuff, so it's going to be a little bit out there, but I'm excited for it. I think it'll be really cute. You know, we are in summer in the UK, but the UK is, I mean, today it's quite cold. I've been outside this morning and I've got my sweatshirt by Stylark on today, because although this is quite a light jersey, it's quite cold out and you need your arms covered up. So, you know, I'm under no illusion that summer's not over, and we will still be having probably hot days, but before you know it, the weather could turn and these could be totally appropriate. So yeah, they're going to be my Lennox sweatshirt, which I'm really excited about, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting my Sojo back. For those of you that know, my mum has moved in with us. She's been here probably about 3 weeks now. She's not sleeping in her bed, she's sleeping downstairs, and we're having to take it in turns to sleep with her, which is not ideal, but 99% of everything else is going much better. It's really difficult, sorry, it's really difficult seeing my mum in that childlike state, but I'm getting used to it, and the support from you guys has been amazing, so I just want to say a massive thank you for that. And yeah, I'm in a good place, which is nice. So yeah, I just can't wait to get sewing, really. So anyway, that's it. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to get this edited and up, and then I need to crack on with some actual sewing, because all I seem to do is talk about sewing and not actually do any. So if you've liked this video, please click the like button. If you don't subscribe already, please subscribe. Do it now. Take a moment. You just have to hit that button. And if you want to support my channel further, you can buy me a virtual coffee. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll see you all soon. Happy sewing. Bye.